Justin Hill, how you doing, my friend? How you doing? Bigfoot was seen in someone's yard last night. I was told on the channel today. They left me a comment after the live last night. Ran across his yard. I went out and about this morning and I couldn't even find water. Let alone Bigfoot and Camperman. A little bit early, but we're here, baby. We're here. See if I can share this out without losing everybody. I was on the other side and the smoke was rolling right into my face, so I moved over here and the smoke followed me. But I was hoping we can get some beautiful skies tonight. Pretty awesome, man. Except for the hiking part. I went and done the little hike. Found the spot over the hill. Hello, Atlantic. Vernon of Holiday Snacks Limited. What her name? What her name? Yeah, I walked about 3/4 of a mile, pretty much straight up and down a cliff, and there was no water coming over the falls. So I took a few pictures, a little bit of video, done a short live while I was there, and moseyed along. Hit those thumbs up, folks. What's going on with you? Let us know how your Thursday went. Absolutely. That's what this week is all about. No schedules, no time frames, no hurries. Hello, Styrofoam. All logs, baby, all logs. A little bit of decking, half wrap around. How you doing, Styrofoam? Jim Rockford, I haven't found a bear all week. No bears, no Bigfoots. Nope, we are just on vacation. Your remote control air show? F-22 Blue Angels. And where do you got to watch them from? That the Canadian Air Force, the snowbirds? Well, good deal. Hope you got some good long-range binoculars and something to catch a good video with. Well, good deal. Nothing wrong with a little family time. Hello, Jerry Ginger. Howdy, howdy. Very cool. What's up with you today, Jerry? Yep, I fished this morning. I caught one small bass, probably about 10 inches long. That was it. I left the red worms out, and they cooked themselves in that little plastic bowl. There you go, man. You got to have support for the home team. Anything happening in the hometown that I've missed out on while I've been gone? Oh, good deal. Everybody needs a fish. I've done got the pose and the stuff already put up and ready to roll out of here tomorrow, but I tagged 7 this week. We have not even turned on the TV set since we've been here. Yeah, I don't know the difference between a trout lure, a bass lure, a crappie lure. I got rubber worms or I got night crawlers. That's it. Lots of deer flies. Yeah, I'm a catch and release kind of guy. I love fish now, especially when it's all you can eat for 20 bucks. But I never have caught a fish and cooked it myself. New York in the house. Welcome in, New York. Ohio here. I'm down on the Kentucky-Tennessee line. Hanging out. Will you turn us on to them, Jerry? I'll catch them. You cook them. Yep, that's true, Styrofoam. That's true. Fish do have fillings, especially in their gills and the side jaws where the hook goes through. That's why we always say, I'm sorry, and turn them back loose. 99999. Hey, that's kind of illegal in some streams, ain't it? You keep the smelt, but you gotta throw all the other fish back in. That way the hooks come out easier. Yep. I had an uncle who used to grind those off. But National Donut Day. That sounds good, Jim. Right on time. 9:30, the dogs start barking. There was a couple of them here chasing deer all day long. I would have liked to took a little pop crack at them. Oh yeah, moonshine and donuts. I could handle that day. Yep, me neither. I I probably couldn't fillet nothing but my thumb. Every day is Christmas, Azal. But you are left-handed, Jerry. I've seen you. You can't fool me. I can tell what hand holding the camera on your videos. Now next weekend we are going to do a hiking camp, so I'm hoping that I'll have a little service back in there. About a 3-mile hike back. Going to spend 2 nights. Will definitely be some Bigfoot down in that territory. And then we're going to get the camper back out for a few weekends. Try to do some more relaxing. I know Jerry Ginger has a small lake. We can all go camping there one weekend. But Jerry, can you fillet a goose? That's what I need to know. Well, good deal. As soon as my collab comes through, hello Devin, on the power stations, we'll be out there to do a test run. How was your day, Devin? What's going on with you? Let everybody in the room know where you're from. Tell us a little about yourself. I heard they're pretty soft skinned, and all you can really eat's the breast. We can use the rest for bait. Mr. Atlantic, no one has a clue of what you're talking about. Jerry, you want to check that guy out and see what's up with his channel? Giblets? Goose giblets. Mr. Devon, are you still with us here? 10 subs, no content, but smells nice. Oh, that's cool. Atlantic, what kind of aftershave do you wear? I bet it's high karate. Menon aftershave. Aqua Velva Man, maybe. A little Old Spice when a man wants to smell like a man. That's what I'm talking about. Cookies and cream, Old Spice. Hello, TD. How is the Knives Adventures going? What's been up with you lately, TD? We got a review. Oh, that is true. That is true. But we like it hot. I remember going up, all we had the 255 ACs in our pickups. 2 windows down, 55 mile an hour. If we're lucky, we could get it up that fast. We had some pretty curvy roads down there in Kentucky. And we're half everyone gone. I'll have to leave this little paradise tomorrow. I tried to talk Mom into another week, but too many appointments next week. And I guess work is expecting me back for about 4 days. I bet. I mean, you mention something, people want to run out and get it right then. When a man wants to smell like a man. Uh-oh. Is it yours or hers? Is she sitting close and I can't talk about it? That's why we always have to check, Jerry. Jerry, if she's there, nod your head. Hello, Mrs. Ginger. Happy anniversary. Hello, Plywood. Good evening, good evening. Yeah, I think I got a number 6 coming up in August. "42 years, Plywood." Am I close? 42 years and Plywood got married? 49. There you go. That means you got married at 17 years old. Somebody asked me one time what it is I do to stay married so long. I said, well, we got married, we went on a honeymoon. I took her down to the Bahamas. I said, usually about 10 years I go back and look for it. Not by too much, Plywood. I'd say you got married at the ripe old age of 20. There you go. Because I did catch you in your live the other day. You were said pretty soon there. I know about May 15th of next year you're going to be hitting the big 7-0. Welcome in, folks. Welcome in. Say hello to everyone in the room. Hello, Eddie. How you been, man? How you been? Long time no see. Correct. Oh, we have been having a ball this week. Kick back, relaxing, vacationing. June is always a wonderful time. I think we lost our 2 people who were trying to be AI. So what have you been up to, Eddie? Still working out? Yeah, well, it's like I always said, people say, hey, you ought to lose that gut. I'm just thinking, why not just get a bigger chest and arms? Keep my gut just the way it is. Well, I probably sit down 50 times a day. Whew. I've got a lot of fishing in this week. I've been in no hurries, no worries, no alarms, no TV. Yeah, I get to work out my lats and my other body parts by trying to lift myself out of the chair. But usually, most of the time I'm sitting down, I'm eating something, so it really doesn't help me out. Yeah, at least 5 hours a day on the beach. That gives you good inner strength, Jerry. It can't always be seen. Wow, you're cutting back way too much. Shoulders back, eyes forward. And you can't look around in the chow line. Plywood, are you getting your 3 meals a day? Yeah, go all the way to the back. How we doing, Travis? Welcome in, welcome in. I've been searching for that Carrington feller, but he hasn't popped in tonight. I know he mentioned to me last night that his brother was in the hospital with double pneumonia. Travis, meet the rest of the crew here. TD, Jerry, Plywood's in the house. Travis is up and coming on the YouTube circuit there. You've probably seen him in a few of my videos out there hiking and camping. I think he is. Hello, Justin. Welcome back. Where have you been? You have been pretty quiet. Justin, let me see if I can get Travis's link up there for you, or Travis can put it up there. Going to be another one to like and follow. "16 subscribers and 18 videos. You're moving right along, Travis." Did Nomadic make it to the room? Yep, there he is. Well, that's okay. Now you're going to have to say hi at least 12 times. It has been a slow, slow day, and I have enjoyed every minute of it. You got the horses in the barn or out of the barn? And Travis, I know you videoed that for prosperity, right? Release it to the world. Well, Justin, you can meet us next weekend down in Kentucky, and we can take you on a little hike and camp. Yeah. No use doing it if you can wait till tomorrow. I don't know if that's a very good slogan, but I have used it several times. I know I got to get home Saturday and mow the grass. All right, man. One way. Hello, hot dog. Welcome back. Yeah, I think we gave, what was it? I filled up a couple hours ago at 379. Everything is good. Everything is good. That's true. That is true. No worries. No, but that's something we're going to get into. I've done more primitive camping in the last year than I've ever done, but We are doing a little hike and camp next weekend back in Bigfoot country. It is. Gus will help you out there, Justin. I am in down on the Kentucky-Tennessee border. Originally from Ohio. All right, Jerry, thanks for stopping in. Tell Rich to swing by and say hello if he's around later on. Well, very cool, very cool. Our original trip was planned for Tennessee, but we found this little spot, and boy, am I happy. Memphis, the home of Elvis. Thank you very much. Yep. All around us here, Travis. Well, you got to get out of town every once in a while there, Throbbing. I hate my little town too, but well, that ain't too bad. I would love to do that myself. Nomadic there is about to embark on a journey and get back on the road in his, and live your best life no matter where you're at. Jerry's friends is in the house. Jerry's friend. Jerry was here a minute ago. How you doing? Thanks for swinging by. If you guys haven't hit up Jerry's friends and subscribed yet, please do so. Camperman has got you, Jerry's friends. You know, it almost looks like the sky is bright here, but it's so dark I can't even see a star. Mrs. D is in the house. She just got in the shower. She done a little fishing with me this morning and took her out for a nice dinner today. We found a restaurant called Mama D's. Delicious hometown cooking down there in Jackson County, Kentucky. Hello, James from Mississippi. Welcome in. Mississippi in the middle of a dry spell. How's Mississippi tonight, James? Everything going all right for you there? $6 a dozen, absolutely. That seems about right. Always hot down in Mississippi. Of course, we got a few more friends that's from Mississippi. They always say it's raining or cloudy when they come in. But thanks for stopping in, James. Hit that thumbs up for me. If you're thinking about subscribing, please go over to the channel and check out a short or a video. Drop me a comment. All the above does help out the channel. I'm sorry to hear that, James. I've lost a sister myself. Mississippi is hot, TD. Oh, good deal, good deal. Don't let him get too far behind you, because I would have friends like that, and I go to walk across the light beam and they turn the light off on me halfway. I'd say Gus is taking a nap. I'd say Nomadic has worked him hard today too. I am going to rotate this. All right, we'll see you later. My side is hurting from leaning one direction. Wow. Gus must have went for the party pack. Now, just in case something happens tonight, guys, if you look right here on the corner of the deck, that little light blinking, I got my GoPro watching my back for any signs of Bigfoot, so we have 360 security here. But I got a little bored today, and I probably went a quarter mile back through the thicket here. Followed the little stream up through, and I didn't see any signs. Maybe some bear scat way back up in there. Well, I want to see Bigfoot until I see Bigfoot. Then I'll be like crying and saying, I don't want to see you anymore. I didn't mean to block your view too much. Hey, that just happens already, so the fire is no excuse. I gotta keep those flames high to ward off all the Bigfoots. Hello, Dan. How are you doing? Welcome back. I'm just scrolling on the other phone, trying to see if anybody else is live. Hello, Dan. How are you doing? Welcome back. I'm just scrolling on the other phone, trying to see if anybody else is live. I'm just scrolling on the other phone, trying to see if anybody else is live. I'm just scrolling on the other phone, trying to see if anybody else is live. I'm just scrolling on the other phone, trying to see if anybody else is live. I'm just scrolling on the other phone, trying to see if anybody else is live. I'm just scrolling on the other phone, trying to see if anybody else is live. I'm just scrolling on the other phone, trying to see if anybody else is live. I'm just scrolling on the other phone, trying to see if anybody else is live. I'm just scrolling on the other phone, trying to see if anybody else is live. I'm just scrolling on the other phone, trying to see if anybody else is live. I'm just scrolling on the other phone, trying to see if anybody else is live. I'm just scrolling on the other phone, trying to see if anybody else is live. I'm just scrolling on the other phone, trying to see if anybody else is live. I'm just scrolling on the other phone, trying to see if anybody else is live. I'm just scrolling on the other phone, trying to see if an I hate to be stepping on people's toes. I only see one other person from the community out here doing anything tonight, but how you been doing today, Den? You been getting that camper all set up? Welcome back, TD. We're all kind of like kids with new toys. As soon as we get something, we want to put all the extras on it already. I remember when I got mine, I picked it up, brought it home. I immediately doubled the batteries, doubled the tanks, increased the size of the tanks. Was supposed to get more solar panels put on it, but they kind of tried to rip me off on that. So we just leave it like it is. But I can get a good 3 or 4 days boondocking out of it. Kearns, Kentucky. Is that where family lives, or? I'm just really surprised that I don't hear a lot of owls down here, but I gotta be a million dogs barking. Yep. Good night, Nomadic. Oh, Kurt. When is that? Next weekend? Yep, that is for sure, but I mean, too much is too much. I know Monday, Tuesday, I think Jupiter and Venus are going to be pretty close to each other in the sky, but I have to walk all the way out to the pond and look up before I can even see a star. We've had deer in the yard here every day. Hello, Pooh Bear. And this morning they come through at normal time, and about 10 minutes later they come flying back through with 2 dogs chasing them. Oh, is it in July or is it in June, Plywood? What's the date? What's up, Pooh Bear? What are you into tonight? TD meet Pooh. Pooh meet TD. Oh, on July 4th? Yeah, that's kind of a bad time for a meetup, I think. I want to be out on the highway on July 4th. Up toward Flagstaff? Me too, man. Too many crazies out there. Yeah, they get a lot of snow in the wintertime, do they not? Yep. That too, Justin, that too. How you doing, Charles? I hope you've had a better day. Get Living just posted another video out there if you guys have been following him. He's keeping those camping videos a-rolling. I'm hoping the day is a little better, Charles, than yesterday. Yeah, I only caught one today, too. Good job, Justin. Good job. He has a twin brother coming in later called Terrific Tom. You should hit him up too, Justin. Evidently, all the Bigfoot's on the other side of the highway in the other holler. That's what the dogs are all barking at. Bellows like a blue tick hound. My baby fish for the day, Charles. Bright and early this morning. Well, not too bright, but just a baby. Oh, really? What kind of new job did you get? And where are you from again, Justin? Got the bullfrogs winding up out there now. Idaho. Is this like a big major brand? Hopefully not a Walmart. Poor old dogs are barking at every little snapping twiggy I hear. Potatoes. All right, TD, man. Appreciate you stopping in as always. Happy wife, happy life. Well, that's kind of what it looks like. That's all I could find, Travis, at the marathon down here. You think with all the logging and the sawmills and all that stuff going on down here, there'd be wood everywhere, but nope. We went through 3 little towns, but they're like $5 a bundle, so definitely ain't like my bundles of wood I pick up. Hello, Mountaintop. How we doing today? Oh yeah, where you headed, Travis? I know what you mean, Mountaintop. I know what you mean. I'm gonna have to get me another folding saw for our camping trip next weekend. We'll have to, collect our own firewood again up there. Yeah, it burned pretty nice. Definitely keeps the bugs away. Where is your solo camp at, Travis? Up behind the homestead? That would probably be a good place to do a little bushcrafting back there. If you had a couple of good down trees you could trim up and get a good foundation started. I mean, it wouldn't take much to probably dig into the hillside and make you a nice little bunker. Hey, are you going to terminate some of these coyotes? So I think that would make a pretty good little hiking camp if we were terminating some coyotes. Charles, are you still with us? He's here. Just checking on you, brother. But if that's what you're doing, you let me know. That would be fun to do. You do it 4th of July weekend when the fireworks are going off. You got like a rabbit squealer or something like that we could take out and broadcast. Can you guys see that light pretty good? Coming up in my one of my next product reviews, they make an app on your cell phone. Pretty good. Mama D's got one that does the bird calls, and the birds respond to it pretty decent. So I can tell you real quick. By driving 28 hours. Are you going to work in Dayton tomorrow night, Charles? I'll be coming through Dayton about 4 o'clock. I think we're going to maybe make a quick stop down at Lebanon there. 28-hour drive, Justin. Oh, okay. All right, man. Get her out there and get it done. Oh. Fire feels pretty good out here tonight because I know when I walk in that cabin, it's going to be 65 degrees. Hello, Nancy Drew. Not quite 24 hours, maybe 2. I don't even know how long I've been on. What time is it? 10:25? Maybe an hour so far. Not bad at all. Couple bundles of wood to get rid of. Yeah, I could do a 24-hour live stream on my drive to Idaho. Thank you again, Nancy, for hiding in the background. Uh-oh. Did I just catch a swirl? something says I was lagging. Is that happening? If that was the case, Nancy, I'd have to do like those women and just video myself sleeping. Yeah, they've been howling down here pretty much all day. You got any hoot owls going? Oh yeah, it was pretty exciting last night. I couldn't see much on camera, but they were all in the canopy up here above me. That's one of my favorite things in springtime is when they first start coming up out of the fields. I'm going to sit back down a spell. Yeah, I'm surprised that there ain't a lot more of them down here. Yeah, I think the smoke from the fire keeps all the fireflies away, but they are high in the trees. How was your day, Nancy? Oh, good deal. I don't think I've ever seen a firefly in the city. I mean, I have a few in my yard, but I'm a good 2 miles from the main street. Have you seen a June bug yet? Well, it didn't matter to me this week. Next Friday we'll be back in Kentucky. Hopefully with I don't remember how good of a view we had down there at Travis, but pretty much all straight over the hill to the lake, wasn't it? Did you? I always make a joke about that you only see them in the month of June. Hello, Kane. Oh yeah, very relaxing, baby. A beautiful night here. Yeah, June bugs. Not July bugs, only June bugs. Is Lamb in here? Yeah, we have to call them July bugs in. There the lamb is. Welcome, welcome back. Oh, everybody needs a pit fire, baby. I have one almost the same size made of landscape bricks in my backyard at home. Not quite as cozy as this one, but it's pretty cool. Hummingbirds have been here, yes. Won't that ward off the coyotes? Or are you just kind of doing a observation? Oh, time to take them out. DEFCON 4. Yeah, there you go. You never know when they get too close. You have to do like that one movie. You're going to have to take your chicken and tie it to a stick out there. Give it just enough slack where it can run around in circles. Plenty of room up there for that. Take the weak one. Save the liver for the next fishing session. Travis meet the lamb meet Travis. Camperman, will you throw Lamb's link up there? I think Travis can already follow her. Or Travis, give Lamb a follow and drop a comment and get you a follow back. We're building channels here tonight. Hello, Jerry. Where are they celebrating that at, Jerry? Thank you, Charles. Thank you, Camperman, for subbing to Lamb. Well, if you're coming up to Ohio, I think we're pretty close to water. Hey, welcome in, Tom. Terrific Tom, meet Travis. Travis, terrific Tom, Plywood said. Yeah, I know. Plywood said he was going after you. So, Travis, there's you another one to Hit up Tom. Tom will follow you back. What happened to Jerry? 4 subscribers. Shopper Bobber. Come on, Jerry. Are you not talking to us anymore? Nancy Drew's in the house. Travis. There's another one you can follow. Great person. Tony Rock. Not today, buddy. Not today. Dan is still in the room. See, that's like I say about these YouTube numbers here. There's at least 7 people in the room chatting, and it's saying we got 4 people. I think my GoPro just shut off. Yeah, Lamb, give a follow. Travis will follow you back. Vice versa. Probably should have plugged that up a little sooner. Hopefully that inverter will keep it going. Oh, the channel's growing all right, man. I probably got enough algorithm going on right now with travel and camping and everything else. How you doing, Matthew? So yeah, I'll leave Pokemon to all the other people. Oh, maybe I could go buy Pokemon cards. I would rip them open and just toss them in the fire. Wouldn't that make people bad? Yeah, it's up and running now. I see the little light going. I mean, it could be, Bigfoot being an alien and all that. He probably got some kind of frequency jammer. I got to bring a pretty good security system down when I come down. Yeah, I just rip open old packs of tops and baseball cards and bring out my Mickey Mantle and throw him in there. No, I was thinking about doing that once, Tony, but there's so many people doing that out there. But a lot of people are hiking and camping too. But you got to kind of stay with one algorithm. That way, your niche where it doesn't screw up your algorithm. But you know, I tried that a few times, and I seemed like I lost some people when I was doing hiking, and then I go back to a home improvement thing. Oh yeah, secure the perimeter. Yeah, yes it does. I could do a live with bullfrog gigging. I do, and I got some that work on black powder and other forms and means. Things that take silencers. Where you from, Tony? Have you hit that thumbs up yet? Oh yeah. Hairspray and a lighter. Appreciate the thumbs up. Yeah, check out some videos, some shorts. Drop me a comment or two. We'll get you followed back. Got to get some content going out there. You hitchhiked all the way here, Tom? Appreciate you. We have been here for an hour and 30 minutes, folks. No ticks whatsoever. We were talking about that yesterday. I haven't found a tick in 2 years. Well, you know fireworks are going to be on sale pretty soon there, Travis. Got some artillery simulators, flashbangs. I hope some poor hiker don't come through there after dark. Thank you, Lamb. Camperman subbed to you there earlier there, Lamb. Did you check him out? Yes, Charles, but we can't talk about that on the air. Oh, we got a new pack coming through the woods. Let no bridge stand in our way there, Charles. The world's going crazy. Yeah, I think it's 3 foot. And it's got the little foot rack on the outside of the bottom, which is pretty cool. I like the stars with the mesh screen behind it. I think if I had a cabin like this, I would probably have an outside fireplace. What kind of business are we starting up there, Charles? Can you talk about that? Just your daughters? No, sir. This is a Airbnb. Mine is built out of brick. Well, we have one more load to go on. And then we'll be out of here. What's we seeing now? 1 hour 36. Yeah, they're pretty nice. I mean, definitely a whole lot cheaper than staying in a hotel for 5 nights. And you're not going to have this kind of enjoyment at a hotel. I mean, I'm a little bit past those adventure theme hotels, with game rooms and swimming pools and kind of crazy. I get more into the enjoying the peace and the quiet of the outdoors. Oh, that's cool. I stayed out here so long last night that all the lights shut down on me. Yeah, if I could get by with it, I wouldn't. When you travel, most of the state parks have went to 2-day rentals on the cabin, so it's hard to pop in and out for a night. You have to spend the 2 days, but that's cool. You get there the first night and you just kick back and relax and chill. Gives you a good day to get out and hit some trails, see the sights, and then a good night's sleep before you roll out the next morning. Yeah, as long as she didn't have Uncle Fester and all those other guys there with her. Well, it works out great for the Amish people. Uh, who would you try and market it to? I mean, are you going to be able to do large quantities, or are you just going to try and oh yeah, I would. I want to stay in like a helicopter Airbnb. I want to stay in an airplane. I want to stay in a treehouse. Well, that's good too. But I scroll through here probably once or twice a day, and it's just people, half naked girls trying to get your attention, guys smoking dope. I mean, what's the point? I mean, a lot of things that people do in their own privacy is, fine and dandy. I don't think we need to show the world that we can get away with doing stupid stuff, because one day it will catch up with you. Do lives and sell online like baking the bread online. Well, I think everybody has a story to tell, and I can listen to a lot of stories out there, but I mean, if you're just on there begging for attention, or just in fact, while I was getting ready to start my live, I'm scrolling through and there's a guy sitting in a tent, all wrapped up like he's freezing to death, talking about stuff, and I'm, trying to talk to the dude. I'm like, hey, where you at? And oh, he didn't want to tell me anything, and finally he just said, no, we're playing in the backyard, nothing really going on, and yeah, I think YouTube is a great tool. I mean, I see Granny's Kitchen, a lot of people on here cooking and chefs, and they show you all these fast food restaurants and all this stuff, and I think it's a great tool to use. And I'd say 80% of the people eat bread, so if you can come up with a good bread that's cheaper than what you can find in the market, I mean, you just kind of be prepared to hey, we're going to have to grow here pretty quick, or I'm not selling anything and shut her down. No, but I don't know. When I first started doing lives, my phone would let me do green screens and drop pictures behind me, and now it doesn't do that. I don't know why. Yeah, I've seen some of those too, Tony. They all want to sit cross-legged and wear the skinniest clothes that they can get on. And people, I mean, it's not that the the girls herself are the problem. You know, you get some of these guys that's just sending 50, 20, $100 to these people, and it's for no reason. Yeah, I mean, Lamb, do you do any live streaming right now? Not yet. How come you only got 11 subs? I would for sure think you'd have more than that. Yeah, I mean, just once you're able to go live, I'd say just give it a shot. You know, do two or three live and explain to people what you're going to do, and go on to other cooking shows, subscribe to them, get them to follow you back, and just take off on it. Well, you're going to have to do live streams if you're going to sell it online, that's for sure. And it looks like you're baking stuff that I can't even pronounce. Yep, a lot of auto repair stuff is on. I love it when these garages let people, film the work and stuff. I mean, that just tells me that that mechanic knows what he's doing if he's not afraid to show people how he's doing it. If everybody's in the room and you haven't subbed to Lamb yet, please do so. I know Camperman hit you up tonight, Lamb. Charles hit you up tonight. I think Travis hit you up. Maybe we can get Tom and Plywood, and every little bit helps, but you just got to keep jumping into the channels that's kind of doing the same thing you want to do. You can get some good ideas from them. I mean, you could definitely get better ideas from cooking from somebody who's actually cooking than me. I mean, I can cook a hot dog over an open fire. That's about it. Maybe a little bacon wrap. All right, Mountaintop Man, we appreciate you for hanging out with us here. We got one more little round of wood to throw on, and we're going to let her burn out. And Charles, did you follow Mountaintop tonight? I think you got him too, did you? Now the smoke's turning on me. Oh, yeah, that's right. I've been waiting for a wild raccoon to drop out of one of these trees, but 11 o'clock. Well, I'm thinking that's a dog, but not for sure. Is that like a family remedy? Well, we talk about pretty much everything, but politics, war, and religion. I mean, that doesn't mean we don't care about it. We just don't bring it into the room where you have opportunity to start arguments with people. We try and talk about camping, hiking, and all that good stuff. Travel. Just trying to keep it nice and calm. Yep, usually on Sundays we have a little open concept, but I've tried that for about 4 weeks in a row, and then all we get is nice people in on Sundays. Nobody wants to complain about anything. Or the ones that do pop in for a second and say something, they don't want to stick around. They just want to come in with that one comment and then shoot out like, ha ha ha, I told those guys. Yeah, yeah. If you want to come in and talk about something on a Sunday, just bring your info and your knowledge with you to back up whatever subject you're talking about. I'll be the first to tell you that I am no expert on anything. Tom, what are you doing? That magic? You can't see this. Who is that? What's his name? He's a wrestler. Cena, John Cena. Hello, Paul. How are you doing? Northern Minnesota in the house. We are down in southern Kentucky. What's up with you tonight, Paul? How you doing? Southern Kentucky. That's right. Northern Tennessee, Southern Kentucky. All right, folks, we're going all in. Now all we can do is babysit it until it goes out. So that means you're in southern Canada. Yep, we got some big ones out there in the pond. We got some bellowers and some croakers. Wow, that's pretty cool. Does he still wrestle? I see the lightning bugs are coming out now. And we got out here just in time last night. I think a skunk rode through. None yet. I mean, it's a little bit of pine needles on here when I first start. Kind of smokes up the neighborhood, and no mosquitoes. I think the flies got a little rough today about 5 o'clock, but it was up to about 80 degrees. Not yet, Tony, not yet. Yeah, but we actually had rain at home for like, I don't know, a month and a half straight. But then the weather kept getting colder and colder, so I see one little star in the sky tonight. Honda, Canada. I have been in every state but Alaska. I guess Niagara Falls? Closest to, well, I don't know. I mean, I can get to Canada through Michigan. I've been to Niagara Falls several times, so I guess I was right across from Canada there. Maybe that's the only place I've actually seen Canada from. All right, appreciate your plywood. Plywood's in the house. He's on the sub tour tonight. Yeah, we always wanted to take the Amtrak up to Toronto. I haven't even tried to get my passport yet. You didn't need them when you was in the military. You just flash that ID and right on through you went. But probably a little tougher now. All right, Lamb, appreciate you. Thanks for hanging out. I hope your sub count is climbing out there. Well, you definitely got 2 tonight so far, so put some content on your channel and people will follow. Nobody's going to follow you if you ain't got nothing they can watch. Nobody wants to follow just a name. I think we're right at 2 hours, are we not? Yes, 2 hours and 1 minute. So, well, I don't really have an opinion on AI, but I think it's getting a little carried away in YouTube. I don't use it, but I use the music version and let them put some tunes together for me that are not copyright, but that's about it. But artificial intelligence and robots taking over the human sounds like a movie that come out way too soon. That's right. Save it all for Sunday. Good job, Charles. You're on your way up, but Charles is another one who needs to do a few lives and put on a little more content. Everybody needs to put on some videos, get you a playlist started. Other subscribers can loop that stuff and help you out. Build, build, build. That's what it's all about. But with that, guys, I'm going to say goodnight to everybody. I know 2 hours is a long time. So I'm going to clean up around out here, let the fire die down, hit that shower, and hit the bed. I don't see no lights on inside, so Mama D's probably already in bed watching YouTube on her phone. She could be watching me right now, so have a great night, and we're going to see everybody. Maybe not tomorrow, but definitely on Saturday, so be safe, folks. Have a great night. Thank you, Nancy.